Hi you guys, in this video I'm going to talk about my favorite snow running trail shoe. To start off, I have a few shoes that I'm going to talk about that I've been running in this winter. I have here the Salomon Snowcross, the Nike Krieger 3, the Altra Lone Peak 3.0, the Neo Shell Polar Tech version, and the Ultra Superior 2.0. Okay, what is my favorite snow running shoe right now? This is pretty difficult, but I'm going to break it down for you. The Salomon Snowcross is an amazing shoe. What I like about the shoe is it has really nice tread with spikes. The spikes in this shoe make a huge difference. You can run down a trail with tons of confidence, and it really has changed the way that I trail run here in the snow. It also zips up super high, as you can see. And that zip is snug around my ankle, which I also really love. It allows me to put a legging or a gaiter over the top of it. No snow is getting in this shoe. This shoe has allowed me to run in really deep snow, in really fluffy snow, and in really icy conditions. This shoe is really an all-around super snowy trail shoe. This is definitely my #1 pick. The thing though is that it is a little heavy. So it's not my everyday running shoe in the snow. When we're gonna be going out for an all-day run in the snow, I take this shoe because I know no matter what, I'm gonna be covered. If the snow is gonna be deep and fluffy and it's going to be getting in my shoe, I don't wanna get wet if I'm gonna be out in the snow for like, you know, over 5 hours. This shoe is great for that because of this, and also the spikes. So when you don't know the conditions that you're gonna be running on in the snow, I definitely recommend getting this shoe. It retails, I think, at about $160, so it is a really expensive shoe, but we found it on geartrade.com for a little bit cheaper. But what do I wear on my everyday run? Well, it depends. On the trails around our house where we tend to run every day, we have a combination of road that's pretty slick with snow and ice on top, and then about another half of the run is on the trail. So what I've been using most of the winter to run on the combination of the road and the trail has been the Ultra Superior 2.0. I cannot say enough about this shoe. I love this shoe. I love how light it is. I love how flexible it is. I love everything about it except for the point that it is not very durable. As you can see, I've busted through. This shoe has been amazing in the snow. Believe it or not, the tread and the grip on the bottom has really just done it all. The only thing it hasn't really been working for is the super icy conditions. For super icy conditions, I'm pretty much out of luck because for icy conditions in the snow, you really need something with spikes. If you have a pair of those yak tracks that you can strap over the top of a shoe like this, that's a great choice. I'll switch back and forth between the Salomon Snowcross, and what I got thinking that it was going to be good, which I covered in the other review, is the Ultra Lone Peak 3.0 Neo Shell. Supposed to be waterproof, but the thing is, this shoe is way too heavy, way too stiff, and just way too clunky for me. So I've only worn it like 2 times and I don't think I'm gonna wear it again. Even though it's waterproof, I don't think the benefits outweigh the heaviness and the awkwardness of this shoe. I would rather get wet running in the Ultra Superior in the snow as long as I'm not gonna be out all day. We actually installed our own screws into this shoe and I gave it a try this morning, and running down icy, slick, slippery trails was amazing. I had so much confidence. I didn't slip at all. Even though the tread and the grip on the bottom of these shoes is good, in ice and slippery packed snow, nothing cuts it other than spikes or screws. If you find a pair of shoes that you just love everything about them, for snow and trail running, but they don't have spikes, just try installing them on your own. This shoe is not gonna cut it in the deep snow and for really, really long runs. You're gonna get wet and cold, and then you're gonna have to come back early. So for that, I use the Salomon Snowcross. The next shoe that I'm gonna talk about briefly, and it's the last shoe I'm gonna talk about, is the Nike Krieger 3. What I like about this shoe is the lightweightness, the durability. It's really, really a strong shoe. It's flexible enough, and it's just super, super comfortable. My favorite thing is the grip and the tread. This thing is a beast on any type of trail condition and even on the road. What I don't like about the shoe, it's not 0 drop, so I don't love that, but it is pretty dang close. Another thing that I don't love is just, you know, how Nike hasn't really mastered the wide toe box yet. So anyway, it's a little bit narrow for me, but if you guys can handle that, this is definitely a decent snow running trail shoe. It does good all year round. But then again, when I'm running downhill for a long distance with these shoes, I actually tend to get a little bit of rubbing and blisters, which I do not like because I stopped getting blisters the moment I started running in Altras. The wide toe box is a game changer for me. If you guys haven't tried a shoe with a wide toe box like Altra, give it a shot, see what you think. I love it. So that's it. Now you guys know what I love to run in the snow on the trails up here in North Idaho. What do you guys think? What's your favorite snow running shoe? Is there some that I don't even know about? I would love to hear if there's a shoe comparable to the Salomon Snowcross that's a little bit lighter. Please like the video, share it, subscribe. One thing that I need to talk to you guys about is Gwen and I just started our very own Patreon page where you guys can support us. The link to our Patreon page is in the description below. Make sure you check that out. Jump over to our page and just see the benefits that you can get by becoming one of our Patreons. Every bit of support really makes it a difference here with our channel. It takes a lot of time to make these videos and we really love doing it. So if you guys get any value out of the content, you're gonna love the Patreon because there's a lot more over there.